today on the case today is Tennessee versus Zachary R. Adams, number 14 CR 7. It's a matter that I originally set to review status on today. He was arraigned approximately a month ago and set it for status today. At that time, Ms. Thompson appeared, but she advised the court that final arrangements had not yet been made for her retention as attorney of record. We visited earlier this week, telephone conference, 2 days ago. And we reviewed again, and she indicated that still, as of yet, she has not been retained. She advised the court that she felt that a good faith effort was being made by the defendant or on his behalf through his family to retain her services, but final arrangements had not yet been made. I let Ms. Thompson know that if she is retained, if she's entered as counsel of record, that she will not be allowed to withdraw for financial considerations, that the only reason she would be allowed to withdraw would be if some type of conflict develops other than that. That if she signs on, that she's in for the long haul, so to speak. Today was set for status conference, and I guess if I were to draw one word for today's status conference, it would be uncertain. Because we really cannot go forward without him being afforded his constitutional right to counsel. Later, there was a waiver of appearance that was signed by both Ms. Thompson, advising him as attorney, as well as Mr. Adams waiving his appearance. In all candor, I wish that I had not accepted that waiver because the court would like to address him, because the onus is on him to secure counsel, not on counsel to secure him. And since his presence is not here, I'm fairly limited at what I can do. I met with attorney for the state as well as the defendant in chambers, essentially to get another date that we will review this matter as soon as possible, because I'm truly interested in moving this case along, as I told you on the front end. And I cannot go through a process where we come in every 30 days and we cannot do anything. So I fully intend to move this case toward final disposition. You indicated that you should know something within a couple of weeks, roughly, that negotiations between family members and yourself concerning you being retained on this particular case. What I'm going to do, I've got some matters of another court that morning that should be disposed of fairly quickly, and I'm going to set this matter for 1:00 p.m. on April the 30th. Mr. Adams will be present. If we need an order of transport or whatever, then the court will be glad to execute it, and I want his presence here at that time. At that time, we will address whether or not you've been retained. If you are retained prior to then, I would appreciate you filing a formal notice of appearance and faxing or emailing to my office so that I will know more closely the direction that we will be taking on the 30th. If that's not done, then I will address him concerning indigency or not indigency for purposes of appointing other counsel.
For purposes of the record, Your Honor, until there is an official notice of appearance filed, the state will not be complying with any discovery until we know.
I should have addressed that. If she's not formally entered up, then I think it would be improper for the state to engage in discovery. Okay.
I will let the court know that we have taken measures. Obviously, this has been a 3-year lengthy investigation, and the discovery is voluminous. We do have, pursuant to General McAdam, we will have one employee that will be devoted to the discovery process until we complete that. We actually are making arrangements through the District Attorney's Conference in Nashville to get the equipment to do this with. So while we're waiting for that, we're working on the... I
would urge the state to start your compilation of discovery material, whether it's Ms. Thompson or yet someone else that will be provided discovery. Anything else you wish to be heard on? Was it say I regret that I accepted the waiver, and in the future, any discussions whatsoever of this case, the court will require the presence of the defendant. Whether or not he wishes to waive appearance or not, the court will not accept that. Yes?
Were we going to address the issue with the public defender, Your Honor?
Oh, yeah, thank you. And part of our discussions, you said your investigation had more or less revealed that you thought the public defender might have a conflict concerning appointment in the event that you're not retained. I've got Mr. Wilkinson here.
That's correct, Your Honor.
You do feel that there's a legitimate conflict of interest concerning potential representation of witnesses or things of that nature, is my understanding.
That is correct, Your Honor. We very definitely feel like that conflict.
All right, so I'll release you from further consideration, and in the event that